My name is Steph and I am a 2:27 marathon runner for Great Britain. I have just returned from the Olympic Games in Japan where I came first GB women home. So I got into running when I was at school. I just did it back then for fun. My dad would take us along to kind of cross-country races and track races, and we just did a variety. Back then I did more of 800s than the longer stuff, which is a complete contrast to the marathon I do now. And then I've just continued my running journey throughout university. I joined a club, and it wasn't until about 4 years ago through the club and through my now boyfriend that I kind of got into the marathon. And it's a bit mad that, yeah, 4 years later, I can say that I've been to the Olympics. So my training is different from a typical marathon runner who maybe focuses on mileage, like running volume. I find for me that a balance of running with kind of non-impact exercises such as swimming or cycling or cross-training on the elliptical has been a good way to replace easier runs and not do a double run day. So typically on maybe a recovery day or sometimes even on a hard day, one of those running sessions might be replaced with getting on the turbo or into the gym on the elliptical trainer before or after I do my running session. And I just find that less running mileage for me helps me recover quicker, less impact on my body, protects me against injury. And it just also, for me, makes the training program a bit more variety, so I kind of enjoy that a bit more. I absolutely love the running community, and I think they've helped motivate me, inspire me, encourage me. I've met so many good friends through the Clapham Chasers, and they've now are friends that I see very regularly, not only just to run with, but to kind of hang out with. And we're always talking about running and our running goals and what sessions we've got next. And I think there's just such a nice buzz amongst runners, and even on like the good days they'll celebrate your success, and on the tough days they'll pull you through some kind of bad sessions that you might be having on particular days. The Olympics, yeah, it was an amazing experience. It definitely was a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I was just so happy and relieved that it all came together after so many weeks and months of planning and prep. Next year is a really big year with there's 3 major competitions next summer. So there's the Worlds, and then there's the Commonwealths, and then there's the Europeans. Unfortunately for marathon runners, we can't do all 3 because we don't have enough time to recover for the next one. So my sights are definitely on one of those competitions for next year. Hopefully I'll be selected for Team GB either for the Worlds or Euros, and then maybe I'll get my first Scottish vest at the Commonwealth. So I just need to kind of work hard. I'm fortunate enough that I got the qualifying time that I ran in the trials in March. But I definitely want to be able to prove my form and my fitness over the next kind of 6 months so that I'm in the best possible position for selection. I'm really excited for the future. I feel like after the Olympics, it's been like, I feel like I'm just getting started as well. Like I'm so excited to kind of be a better athlete and get faster. The NoblePro has been a huge help to my training, mainly for 2 reasons. The first being the weather. The UK weather isn't always dry and sunny. So to go indoors and be able to do my sessions is really helpful. And I found during Olympic trials when I was training in the winter up north that I was then able to kind of go into the garage and get on with my session whenever I wanted on particular days rather than having to flex my program around the weather. And secondly, I quite like just being able to get onto the treadmill, and if I've got 2K reps or 3K reps at a set pace given to me by my coach, that I can kind of program that into the treadmill and just switch off and get on with the workout without worrying, is my GPS right? Am I hitting the right targets? I can trust the treadmill to get me through.